Right, mate.
Hi, Josh. Michael Flynn from the Football Sack. You guys played pretty well tonight, almost got the win. Happy with the result?
Yeah, I think we're happy with the point. Even the second half, even I said to the boys, I think it could have gone either way. They had their chances, we had our chances. Probably just a little bit disappointed that when we went 2-1 up, we conceded a goal within 30 seconds or so, I think it was. So that was a bit disappointing, you know. But we didn't even give ourselves a chance to build some pressure and momentum. I think if we had done that, I think we would have taken all three, I thought. But yeah, look, you know, we've been working hard the last few weeks for nothing to have nothing to show at the end. So I'm pretty happy that we come away with something.
Almost snatched it at the end there. Was that disappointing or just one of those things?
Look, it's no secret, mate, that we've had a bit of trouble finding the net in the last few weeks, and it's been nothing about the way we played. You know, we've had a couple of results that haven't been fantastic, but we've been playing some good football. And I've said this all along, the stuff we're playing is alright. You can see tonight we play some decent football, so yeah, that'll come. Happens.
Speaking of decent football, Strikers have been playing the passing game here for the past few months. You guys seem to outplay them tonight. That's got to be really something that you're proud of.
Yeah, it's a good positive. You know, like I said, I've gone on record before and saying the Strikers are the best team in the league by far. I think they play the best football, no question. You know, so you know, for mine, when you come against a side like that and you can play a similar game to what they do, it's good. And I think for the crowd, they must have enjoyed the game because it was a good end-to-end game tonight. So yeah, it's good.
Steve?
Yeah, I suppose you're still coughing up a cheap goal or two tonight. Has it been sort of the theme of your season or what?
Yeah, pretty well. Yeah, well, look, you know, like I said, it's an education for the boys, and you know, those little mistakes are things. And I've said this to our players before with defenders: is that with strikers, you know, you have that attacking flair and excitement when you're younger, and you know that's what gets you in front and gets you into goal scoring opportunities. But when you're talking about a defender, the only way you learn is by mistakes, unfortunately, and that's why you see the best defenders get to like mid-20s, late 20s, and that's when you get your better defenders. And that's football. So unfortunately, you know, the guys who defend, you learn as you go.
Jermaine, you would have been, I suppose, looking forward to the opportunity to mark Matt Thurtell tonight. How do you think you went with that?
Yeah, I thought I did alright actually. I've played with him and against him many times now, and it's always been a battle. And yeah, I think tonight it was also a battle again, and I think I did pretty well tonight against him. Yeah, as Josh said, we learn hard lessons as defenders when we give away cheap goals, and I think, you know, Turtle really played a good part in supporting their front play and, you know, getting amongst it, and he really was a problem for us tonight, I think.
Yeah. Is it frustrating for you as well in terms of, you know, that teams are going to come out and press your back four and make it difficult for you to pass your way out of defence, and you're still coughing up those sort of like the first goal tonight was an intercept or something?
Yeah. Well, you know, the QAS is all about education, and teams know that we're going to play out, so they press us on purpose, and I think that's just something we need to identify and be able to realise when to play out and when to just try and look for the one, miss out the front line and play over the top, or, you know, just simple things like that where we're getting caught out. And yeah, I think it's all part of our education. I think we've come along nicely so far though. We did that a lot better tonight though than we have previously.
Josh, question for you. In terms of the development of this squad, probably the results haven't been what you would have liked, but in terms of preparing players for professional football, how do you think it's tracking?
Yeah, look, I'm really happy how they come along, to be honest. Again, you know, like I said, we lost in the last probably 4 weeks. We've lost some really integral players. The last 6 weeks actually that have gone off to the Raw youth team, and they're a real integral part of our team. And I said on record to a few people, I said the best thing was about losing those. They were quite strong-minded players, because now it's made the whole group stand up. Whereas I think with those other players around, they may have just kind of waited and be pulled along. But now I think they're all standing up as a group, and you know, I think this group's just starting to find their way, and I think we're actually going to find a few jewels coming up in the next few weeks. I'm really happy how they turned out tonight, and I'm happy how they come along. Like I said, I think when it comes to, you know, to the National Youth League this year, and now when it comes to, you know, the next 12 months or so, you'll see a lot of these players that'll be getting their chance.
One player that caught my eye because he filled in fairly seamlessly, I thought, for Patrick Yeboah was Kwame Yeboah was Patrick Theodore. How do you rate him?
Look, Paddy's performance tonight was the best we've seen him yet, and I think because we've been working really hard in the last few weeks, just on doing the simple things well, and I think he did that really well. And he took a lot of confidence out. I think even when they changed the defender there, I still thought he caused problems every time he touched the ball.
Yeah.
And look, he's strong and he's aggressive and he's got all the attributes.
Any comment on that penalty incident?
Have you ever seen it? I don't think I've ever seen it in my life. That's all I say. I'm still shaking my head. Yeah, that's life. Let's hope it turns around. You get those times, things happen for you and things again. Well, I said after the chances we've created, Terrain will back me up on this, we've created that many chances in the last 3 weeks. I said to my wife, I tell you what, we'll win something someday. I said, we've created so many chances in the last 3 weeks, it's been unbelievable. Seriously. We'll have a day out one day. Just not sure who it's going to be on.
Next week.
Might do you a favour some way.
Yeah, that's it. Knock a few over on the way.
Anyway, we'll see.
Josh, on a personal note, after all the things that went down with Southern Cross a year or so back, is it good now to be in a stable sort of system and being able to actually play games and not getting pulled from the league?
Yeah, it's nice. Thanks for realising. Yeah, look, it is. I'm loving the position I'm in right now. It took a little while for me to understand because I've come from a background of winning is everything. It's now obviously it's about development, so it's been a real good personal development for me. David Bella, who's head coach for the QAS, has been fantastic. He's one of the best mentors I can speak about, so I've been able to work next to him. So yeah, look, it's been great. I'm really, really happy.
And Tremaine, working with Josh, how's that for you?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. He helps all the boys out a lot. Gets one-on-one, does some video sessions with the boys if they ask him to, and he's really always there to help and always stops things during training and fixes things and mentors and always helping out and trying to give some advice. And I think it's really good. It's a really good partnership between the player and coach, and I think that's helped the players to prosper a lot more.
That's the answer that he gives while I'm here. It might change slightly, you know what I mean? So maybe if I walk out, he'll give me the real answer.
No, that's a good answer.